Hello everyone! As you can see today, we are here in Cappadocia and we will bring you a special video where we will be providing you all the information before you plan your trip to this beautiful region in Turkey. We will be showing you where we were staying, which of course we recommend a lot, about the hot air balloons, and of course what to visit here in this beautiful place. So let's discover this wonderful region together. You may ask any of the shuttle service drivers waiting outside for the passengers if they could take you to Göreme. If they aren't full, there's a chance that for 50 liras or maybe a bit more, they can take you directly to your hotel. This is the option we took. Outside the terminal, you can also take a bus called Havaş to the bus station, and from there, another bus to Göreme, or book a shuttle service directly from your hotel before your arrival. The airport is about 1 hour away from Göreme. After reading many great reviews online on different websites, we decided staying at this hotel. It only has 9 rooms. We got a cave type 1, which was beautiful, cozy and super comfortable. The breakfast is included in the price, and the staff is amazing. I highly recommend this place. We recommend you hiring a car in Cappadocia. For example, in our case, 2 years ago we came here, but we came almost a full week. So in that case, we were moving by ourselves by public transportation. That means by minibuses, because we had enough time to move around. But if you're coming here with less time, let's say 2 days, at the most 3 days, then you will need a car. Why? Because even though there are minibuses going to different parts of Cappadocia region, they don't depart frequently. So basically you need to wait several minutes or even hours or something to move from one place to another. For example, we rent this car for 24 hours and we only pay 225 liras. And it's a small car, it's really good, and in one day we were able to visit many places, and we are doing excellent with the car. Otherwise, moving in public transportation could have been a bit harder and more difficult, of course. Also, there is the option that you can take tours, and I prefer visiting places by myself. But if you are that type of person that like tours, also you can choose a tour and you don't have to worry for the transportation. But renting a car in Cappadocia region, I think it's a great option. The entrance fee is 75 Turkish liras per person. The Museum Pass Turkey or Cappadocia are accepted. The museum is only 15 minutes away by foot from Göreme Center and is probably the first site to be visited by any traveler. This is a very special place for religious art history because it provided a combination of different races and languages under one roof. In the 4th century, Cappadocia became known as the land of the 3 saints because of the 3 remarkable theologians who are still collectively known as the Cappadocians: Saint Basil the Great, his brother Saint Gregory of Nyssa, and Saint Gregory of Nazianzus, who contributed a great deal to Christian doctrine in general and Eastern Orthodox thought in particular. For this reason, here we can find many churches inside the caves, each one of them with unique and impressive frescoes and murals dating back to the years 900 and 1200 AD. We came here by car, and right now we are going back to Göreme's main area by foot. We are walking over there, and you can even come walking. It's not very far from that area. It's just about 15 minutes, at the longest 20 minutes. But it's not a long walk because you will stop by many areas and take photos or just admire the beautiful landscape from this place. So it doesn't really matter. And as you can see, there are not many people around, probably because it's low season as well. But right now you can truly enjoy the place almost for yourself. We just took maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours looking through Göreme Open Air Museum, and we will keep showing you around. The entrance fee is only 20 Turkish liras. The museum pass Turkey or Cappadocia are accepted. Also known as the Valley of the Priests, attracts attention with its unique fairy chimneys. Inside the fairy chimneys, which are multi-bodied and multi-headed, chapels and sitting spaces are carved. The ticket is 20 Turkish liras. Here, also the museum pass Turkey or Cappadocia are accepted. Zelve archaeological site, which consists of 3 valleys, is the location where fairy chimneys are most abundant. This place became one of the most important settlements and religious centers of Christians, especially in the 9th and 13th centuries, and the first religious seminars were given to the priests in this region. My favorite part of this place is on the 3rd valley, where we can admire a monastery complex carved into a dome-like rock mass. This place is the famous Love Valley, and from here you can have beautiful views, especially during the sunset. As you can see behind me, we also have the famous fairy chimneys. But when you come to this place, it will be very, very crowded. It's a busy place, of course, because of the beautiful views it offers. So you have to be very patient if you want to take those beautiful photos with these little swings and with evil eyes and everything. If not, you can just come and enjoy these views. And especially we recommend it during the sunset, but also many people come here during the sunrise for the balloons. The ticket is 15 liras and the museum pass is not accepted. The castle is situated at the highest point of the region, and it used to be the most populated settlement back in the days. Here we can have some of the best 360 degrees panoramic views. The ticket per person is 50 liras, and here also the museum pass Turkey or Cappadocia are accepted. The depth of the Derinkuyu underground city is approximately 85 meters and is considered as the deepest one. This underground city has sections such as stables, cellars, dining halls, churches, and stump shops. Okay guys, when you are here, you need to be very careful with your heads, especially to all those who are tall. In my case, no problem, because I'm only 160 meters, but the rest you need to be very careful, and look how narrow. But this is an amazing experience. Let's keep discovering. Let's go. I mean, this is amazing. You have no idea. I don't know if we are in the correct way. Just think about like how many people used to live in these underground cities thousands of years ago. This is just fascinating. This is fascinating, really. In these cities, they have an excellent infrastructure where they have ventilation, everything in here. So people could perfectly live here without any problem. It's a bit cold every time you're going down. 2 years ago when we were here, we came in August and it was summer, of course, and still it was cold. So now it's the end of November and of course you can feel chilly here. So make sure to bring also a good jacket. Let's check out. Only 10% of the underground city of Derinkuyu, which was opened in 1965, can be visited today. Don't be afraid of getting lost in these underground cities. Basically, the road is already with signs, and there are some red arrows, and those ones will tell you that you are going down. And the blue ones will indicate you that you are going up. And right now the city, we are so happy because the city is basically just to ourselves. There's nobody around, just a few other people, and that's it. So I'm so happy. The number of underground settlements at various sizes, which are the most interesting cultural assets of Cappadocia region, is around 150 to 200. They were built because people wanted to secure themselves. The spaces, which consist of hundreds of rooms, are connected to each other through long galleries and labyrinth-like tunnels. We are here in this important place in Göreme, and this one is called the Sunset Point. Basically, in this place is where most people come to have beautiful views of Göreme and the sunsets, but also you can come to this place and check out the balloons flying over Göreme. So in this place, as you can see, you will have amazing and stunning views from the city, and of course the chimneys that are behind me. Just take a look right now, and I'm sure you will enjoy these views as we are. for one of the most extraordinary experiences that for sure you won't ever forget is precisely here at the sunset point. Admire the unique and outstanding views from the valleys and its very chimneys, with the enormous balloons flying over the region almost every sunrise. I call it a magical moment. Hopefully you have enjoyed this special edition in Cappadocia, Turkey. And as you can see, here it's not only about the balloons. Also, there are many other places that you can enjoy and see around, and that's definitely worth a visit. If you want to keep receiving more tips and recommendations on Turkey and Istanbul, then don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you next time. Bye-bye.